Hey all, let's solve today's Leetcode daily, which says maximize active selection with trade 1. I have solved it before. It was March 2025, so it's been a year. Let me reset this timer. Let's see how we can approach it. Binary string is length n. 1 represents active, 0 represents inactive. At most, one try to maximize the number of active selections. In a trade, we convert continuous blocks of 1 surrounded by 0 to all zeros. Afterwards, convert continuous blocks of zeros to ones surrounded by ones to all ones. So we can uh, convert a substring of all ones to zeros and then 0 to 1. Now treat this as if it is augmented with 1 at both ends, forming t equals to 1 plus s plus 1. The augmented ones do not contribute to final count. Mhm. So we can assume that we are having one at both the ends, and then we can make decision so that we can convert zeros at the left and right end to yeah. Suppose we are having s equals to 0 1. We consider it as 1 0 1 1. Now we can convert 0 to 1. We just need 1. Here we are having 1 0 1 0 0 1, two subarrays of 0. So instead we can convert 1 to 0 and all zeros to 1, which takes two operations. So at final we will having four ones. Same here, it will be 0 and we'll be having 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. One zero one zero 1 0. Can convert this to 0 1 2 3 4. So the intent is we are having 0, we are having any number of ones, and we are having 0. Now we need to consider the largest substring which is in this pattern, and once we find the largest substring in this pattern, we just add this length with number of ones to left and right of this pattern. So now the key challenge is how do you find that pattern, right? Hmm, let me think. If we get 0 till we find the next 0, we can increment so that we'll get the length. This makes sense, right? We found 0 till we found the next 0. we'll just increment and find the length, and we just store it as a maximum length, or we need index because we also need previous and next ones. Yeah, we also need index. Hmm. Uh, 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 yeah, I think it makes sense because like we can at most convert one continuous subarray of math. Hmm. So we need to check number of zeros towards left and number of zeros towards right. Mm, 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 mm. And if we get one, if we need to check if there are any zeros towards right, and we need to uh, take ones count, zeros count, and zeros right count. And now zero left will become zero right count because we also need to consider towards right. Makes sense. But how do we handle ones which are towards left and right? So we need two ones count, right? One is to calculate number of ones, and other two. Yeah, let's go. First, I'll be having ones count as all the ones in the S dot begin, comma S dot end, comma one as a character. Hmm, that makes sense. Now, uh, I need string ns equals to 1 plus s plus 1. Hmm, I think this needs to be string, not character. Yeah. Now we have a new string. I need 0 left as 0, 0 right as 0, and do I need anything? Yeah, once also I need once equals to 0. Now for char ch in new string, we check if char is 0. I check if there are any ones. If there are no ones, then these are 0 lefts. Else these are 0 rights. Okay. Now when we come to know that we are having one, we check if 0 right is greater than 0. We just add, take maximum result comma ones count plus 0 left plus 0 right. Now 0 left will become 0 right and 0 right will become 0, because for the next operations we don't need to consider 0 left. We got 1 here. Else if 0 left greater than 0, we don't have any 0 right and we have 0 left, then we just increment once till we get any 0 towards right. Yes sir. Now we just return result. Oh wait, yeah, we have two dots here. Mm, 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 mm. I haven't took result and result is 0. Uh, okay, I should also check max count, because sometimes we don't get into such state. Once count. Let me submit it. Good, the test case in the sample case. Yeah. Hmm. Let me check here the here sliding window to check left and right zeros and increment count. We did the same, but here we handle it using multiple pointers instead of doing sliding window. The complexity is same. It's so often here and there. So yeah, we are good for the given constraints. S can be till 10 power 5. O of n is fine. S of I is either 0 or 1, so we don't need to worry about any other character. Bye.